Begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding in is Hannes Wagner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1 on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that.
Yeah, if he's going to lead pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of his order does serious damage.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, number 17, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Harmon Killebrew is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Ronald Acuna is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike now. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up is Randy Wiggins. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner goes for second. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. With that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next to stand in is Christian Murray, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. He'll try it again from first, and it's fouled away. 2-2 one more time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Cahill has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Jose Altuve comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Cahill has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. Popped him up. Brummett has a play. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder Christian Murray.
The left fielder, Christian.
In there, and it's 0-1. Keller, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Terry Mooney comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Brian Brummett hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Mooney, the runner at second with one away. Bounce towards the mound. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now it'll be Tyler Wiggins. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Count even now at 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
8-2. The count is 1-2. Yep, that ball went out.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now, Manny Pena. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out. Next, here is Nicky Lopez. First offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes the left fielder. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Now, Hannes Wagner. Popped up. Into the stands. He got it. So now into the box is number 17. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Murray Gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Tyler Wiggins. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Ivan Delgado started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Delgado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Christian Brummett is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Into the box, Ronald Acuna. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air down the right field line. Clemente is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Scorched to third. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
At the plate, Manny Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's inside.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-0 Texas. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Smoke toward third. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 21.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1.
2-1.
1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot here to left, career number 247. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Terry Mooney, number 17, is there for it. And that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in once again is Nicky Lopez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Next, it'll be number 17. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. The plate now for Texas is the DH, Harmon Killebrew. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speedy catcher, Brian Brummett. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Tyler Wiggins stands in as he looks at a called strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Brummett aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Now the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, Steve-O, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your PGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And this will be fouled away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next to dig in, Marcell Ozuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he fouls this one off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 2-1. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Randy Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Payoff pitch home, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate is Roberto Clemente. Blasted a solo homer last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the stretch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Lifted in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. So next to bat will be Christian Murray. Potential tying run for him at third base. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Way the 0-1 pitch, and looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 1 out and a runner on third. To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
So next to hit is Terry Mooney. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Chewing now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0.
Yeah. Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The set and the 2-1.
Nope.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
3-1. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Tony Watson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Christian will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Dallas leads this one 3-2. At the plate now is Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down 3-2. Stepping up is Bart Wiggins. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Edward Arnold is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. high and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Just keep them close. Next up, Roberto Clemente. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Edward Arnold will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Leading off the inning, it'll be Honus Wagner, and they could use a spark from him here. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So next to the plate for Texas, number 17. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. Wiggins backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
Digging in next, Harmon Killebrew grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Fastball called strike 1-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Acuna digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Rangers lead 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Jeremy Jeffress will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So here is Christian Murray. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the 1st out.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Next to hit is Terry Mooney. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
1-1 the count now.
That's
2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Acuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 5, Ryan Brumett.
Next up, Ryan Brumett, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Josh DeMont comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Tucker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The win would belong to Trevor Cahill here, barring a sudden turn of events. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
In now, Manny Pena fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Lone Stars have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Dallas wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Cahill earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Josh DeMont closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Cahill. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Joe Kelly. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Lone Stars were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. The Seattle Mariners launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-3. The New York Yankees got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 3-2. The Minnesota Twins beat the visiting Red Sox 3-1. The Indians got 11 hits overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-4. Jimmy Rollins had 3 hits in the contest, helping the Royals claim victory over the Angels 5-2. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-4. The Braves had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. Hernan Perez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 8-6. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Cubs hit 3 long balls as they stomped the Brewers 10-0. The San Diego Padres